I actually want to talk about with your shirt, it's leopard print. Could Kurt pull off leopard print? I feel like that's a really important question.
Yeah, of course, obviously. I mean, I see, I'm not even thinking of it from a point of view of like it's Kurt. I'm more thinking of like leopard print with like blue velvet. That sounds freaking key.
So good.
Like
So good. Yes.
I I would own a leopard print jacket with like blue velvet trim. Are you freaking Oh my God, Lauren, we are moving on to the next stage of Simply Amazing, and it's Simply Amazing fashion design.
Listen, okay, you know who needs to be the model of that jacket? Andrew Garfield.
Oh
I'm
my,
right.
okay. All
I'm
right.
right.
All right. All right. All right. You're getting me way too riled up right now. This is not good. Okay. Welcome back, everybody, to Simply Amazing, your weekly podcast about the greatest blue character of all. I'm not talking about Smurfette. I'm not talking about
Absolutely
Papa
not.
Smurf. I'm not even talking about Smarty Smurf. I'm talking, of course, about Kurt Wagner, aka Nightcrawler, who lives in all of our hearts forever. I'm in a very odd mood. I just got back from a long work trip. Lauren is also tired, so this is gonna be a fun episode. We're
It's
just
gonna be
gonna
great,
chit chat.
guys.
Yes, we're going to chit chat about something that has come up recently, and it was Lauren's idea to talk about this. So, girl, I'm going to pass it off to you. Tell us all about it. What are we talking about today?
Oh, I'm just excited because, guys, you know how we've been talking about fake Kurt and how we've been waiting to see real Kurt again, and not just like a smidge that could be him, like a guaranteed real Kurt sighting. Oh, guys, we have a real Kurt sighting, and somehow it's in She-Hulk number 6, and it's a small appearance, but to me at least it demanded a whole episode dedicated to it because not only did it make me happy, but I just saw so many of y'all happy. Like all of you Kurt fans out there, you were so happy to see like that this is Kurt, this is our guy. I know so many people have been frustrated with the Krakoa and stuff lately with him. So it was just nice to see everybody happy about this appearance. And it was nice to see him happy, even though his appearance was for a different reason. It was just great. Like it was just mwah, chef's kiss.
It was very cute. I totally agree. I mean, I picked it up just because of Kurt. I saw people like posting all these pictures of Kurt, and I'm like, what is this? Where is he? Why have I not seen him in this cute little hat he's wearing? And yeah, no, I loved it. It was cute. So the whole premise of it was that basically he comes to Jen to be like, hey, so like it turns out all of Krakoa needs a lawyer. So you in? And she was just like, I'm your Ally McBeal, bitch.
She said, yeah, I need the clients, I need the money. Listen, depending on how great She-Hulk does at this and how long she's got them as clients, she's set for like 10 lifetimes, like having literally all of Krakoa. Like, can you imagine what that pays? Can you imagine Emma Frost with that contract for She-Hulk to sign, just being like, here you go. It's like a close-up envelope, and it takes like an extra second for Jen to open because she's like, what the hell? Like, why is this? And Emma's like, I don't fuck with the money I get. Like, I don't fuck with this
That's
level of money.
That is tea. I mean, and they're breaking it in. I mean, let's be real. Krakoa is in the pharmaceutical industry, ladies and gentlemen. So they are
Yeah.
raking it in where they can. Yeah, no, it was cute though. He goes on behalf of all of Krakoans, and the thing I thought was kind of funny is like I don't know who Jen's boss is. I forget her name already because I don't really care that much. But she's all bitchy because she's like, I told you no superpowered people in my office. Blah, 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 blah. It's like number one, people who are constantly wrecking shit are always going to need like lawyers. So I don't know why you would want to like discriminate against supers because literally like just imagine like the Thing having you on retainer for every time he fucks something up. Like I would 100% take that. Like $100 an hour, Ben. All right, just let me know next time you fucking clobber a bridge or whatever. I don't care. I'm just seeing the money side of it. Like I don't understand what the problem is, but this bitch has some problem with supers. She don't want supers in there. And so first of all, bitch, you got a rock man who speaks with a freaking Etch-a-Sketch as your receptionist or whatever, and you're lawyer is a big green woman. So I think the no soups thing, you're already past that. So what's your
Yeah,
problem?
I don't think that's working for her, but it's funny because by the right after she finishes chewing out Jen, and Jen's like, oh yeah, so I've got you all Krakoa now, is that cool? She immediately sees exactly what you're saying. She's like, oh yeah, money, cool, all right, well now it's all good. And you're like, bitch, like why do we have to go through this process? Like, if you're gonna see the money, couldn't you have just seen it from the start and like save the whole bitchy spiel? Like, just get over yourself. But like, regardless of it all, like, it was cute how Kurt tried to blend in without
Hmm.
completely compromising himself, because he goes in there and Jen's like, bruh, my boss is not like the superpower people. And like, you are very blue with a tail, my dude. Like, I love you, but like, she's not gonna love that. And he's like, but I wore a hat. Isn't that
I
great? And it's
I
just
mean,
like, you're just so cute, Kurt. You're trying your best.
okay. I have to share something because this reminded me. So okay, I work for an art gallery, and we have several artists on that we represent that are relatively high profile, and they're recognizable. Like, you could pick them out of a crowd very easily. And what what Kurt did is like, what every time we ask these artists to like dress down and be incognito so our clients don't see them right away, like they do the exact thing that Kurt did. It's like, I'm just gonna throw a baseball cap on, and it's like, okay, but like, oh yeah, it's something. I just thought that was so cute, and it rang so true to me because of my experience. Like, it's like that. This is how people do it. It's like, I'm gonna throw a baseball cap on and some sunglasses, and nobody knows who I am anymore. And it's like, it's not that easy all the time. But I just thought that was adorable. I thought that was so funny. And yeah, it was just, yeah, uh, and he compared himself to Brad Pitt, which is like, yes, thank you, Marvel. He is actually a good looking man.
Yeah, it was I liked it too, because they could have chosen to do something that wouldn't have gone well, right? Where he did fully hide himself. Like, he came in full image inducer, like looking human to try blend in. But the fact that he came in there still looking like himself, but like just wearing a baseball cap, and like, so he's like low key trying to respect the notion, but he's not willing to sacrifice his how he is true to himself for it completely. I just thought that was great to show his growth. And like, this is
Mhm.
stuff that we have already been happening like years ago in the comics. But we've got time to make up for with Kurt. That's the thing. The character development he's gotten and is still getting. We're still playing catch up in the comics. Let's be real. Like, so it was, yeah,
Yeah.
it was just super cute. And it was nice too, because even though he was there with a purpose and he totally wasn't like throwing himself at Jen or anything, he was still like a little cute and flirty, like in a fun way. And it was like, but he still again was there for a purpose. Like, he's there to help his people and to get something done. He's still taking care of business and trying to help, but he's also still being him. Like, it was just mwah. Can Cy Spurrier get with the program here completely? Because
Oh,
this whole back
please.
and forth between real Kurt, kind of, but then so much fake Kurt, it's just got to stop with Lee Jivex. We've got to get together, guys. I mean, we had what, like maybe 4 pages of him in the She-Hulk, and it was just so lovely, I guess is the best word. It was just like, that's our boy. That's him.
So, do you think he'd get with She-Hulk if he could?
I don't see why not, because he likes women that are stronger and more powerful than him and can destroy him. So like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I don't know him and She-Hulk's history enough, if they have any, like in terms of like
They
friendship
have
or not. So like,
they
I feel like it's weird for me to say that without knowing better. But like, why not just have some fun and then move on? Like, and it wouldn't be
so
meaningless, but like,
so I'm pretty okay. So I'm thinking about my personal like Nightcrawler She-Hulk moments that I can think of, and I and if you're correct me if I'm wrong, I
mhm,
don't think they've ever had any like significant stories together.
mhm,
However, every single time they're together, they're flirting with each other. Like, it's
mhm,
always some kind of flirty thing. Like, so because I think she kind of only shows up for the X-Men as a lawyer, uh,
mhm.
especially recently. So they don't have like these big hero moments or anything that I can think of, or even just like arcs together. But I can think of like several cute little flirty moments between them. So I think there's something there.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing is that their flirty personas lend itself to it happening. I don't see them being a long-term ship, but I can
Oh
see
no.
them, like having a little thing. Because I mean, here's the thing: Kurt's very flirty, and he'll embrace it if the other person embraces it flirting, and so is She-Hulk. I mean, I haven't read all her comics, but like, I know that the show that's been happening, which I've enjoyed a lot, that is pretty damn true to my understanding to her personality in the comics. She's very flirty and goofy but also serious, and so like, yeah, no, they can totally fuck. It's like we're recording this before the new She-Hulk episode drops, so like I'm
And I'm
here
like behind by
before
5 episodes, so
well, listen, if you already know, Daredevil's gonna show up in the next episode or whatever, and I'm just hoping they fuck once. Like, just give it to me so I can enjoy it. Thank you very much. Because there's a clip that we got from this episode that's coming this week where like Jen's totally like she's totally flirting with him and she's totally being like, oh man, I think I like this guy. And she's got that look and you're like, girl, listen, you carried that guy from the last episode who didn't deserve you. If you slept with Matt even just once, he would still respect you and all that afterwards. And she needs that validation from a good friend before she can. Anyways, I'm here for it. Like, let them sleep together once in the show, please, God,
I
manifesting.
just I'm just having a moment right now. Okay, this might be the craziest episode we've ever done. I'm having a moment right now where I'm like, I'm okay, I'm thinking of like, I'm just as you're talking, I'm thinking about the tropes that are in the She-Hulk TV show. And
Hmm.
it's very much that like transformation for the better kind of trope where it's like it's like they're not really anything spectacular when they're in their human form, but then when they transform, they become
Hmm.
like just like the best version of everything about themselves.
Hmm.
And I had a moment where I'm like, oh my god, this is also Teen Wolf, and I'm not talking about like, and I'm not talking about the Teen Wolf from MTV. I'm talking about fucking Michael J. Fox, Teen Wolf, and also Jason Bateman, Teen Wolf too. Uh, like that is legitimately what Teen Wolf was, where it was like he was just like okay, he was an okay guy who like the girls were about, and like he was okay basketball player, but then he became fucking Teen Wolf, and he was like he could get it. He could get it from anybody, anywhere,
Okay.
up and down the street.
Yes, but see, here's the problem is that in She-Hulk, okay, they're all wrong for not also wanting Jen. Okay, what do you mean that you get She-Hulk to bang you, which I get it, yes, I'm next in line to be carried by her, I hope. But then in the morning, you're gonna see Jen, and you're gonna be like, all right, peace. Excuse you, get the hell out of my face, bruh. You don't deserve any of it.
All right, girl. All
Anyways,
right, girl. All right. Would you rather She-Hulk or Teen Wolf?
well, She-Hulk. I'm a useless bisexual. What? Come on now. What kind of question is that?
You know what's funny is I'm pretty heterosexual, and I would still pick I'd pick She-Hulk too.
Man,
That's just
okay.
it's just too much hair on Teen Wolf, man. I
I mean, it's
mean,
true. Well, okay. We're totally off base here, y'all. I'm so
oh no,
sorry.
I
But
don't even know what were we talking about again.
listen, okay. We're going to bring it back to Kurt. We always do, guys. We always do. But,
Hey, he's
like,
furry too.
wait, Lisa, have you seen the last episode where she sleeps with that dude? And right
No.
before, okay, there's a moment where she literally, because she's all into him and stuff, and she loves that he's into her. So, like, she's like, amazing. So she literally lifts the guy up in She Hulk form and carries him to bed. And I'm just like, when will that be me? Because he didn't
It's
deserve
coming,
it.
girl. It's
He
coming.
didn't deserve it.
Listen,
Anyways, I would
listen.
love to
If you,
see her carry Hulk. No, carry. Wow, that was really
Kurt,
bad. I would love to see Hulk carry Kurt like that. That'd be so cute, and Kurt would love it, and he would deserve it.
that would be so cute. I would love that. And if you're out there listening and you're interested in carrying Lauren, you can contact us at simplyamazingpod.com. Everything is there. Um, Oh, and I did want to mention this is actually not a shirt. It's a dress because I'm wearing it
Oh,
for Fancy Dresses and Cake Day or whatever they decided to make up
oh,
that I now think is a
what?
real thing.
I love
Yes,
this for you.
I know. It's every Wednesday, right? And this comes out on a Wednesday, so there you go. I'm ready for some cake. I'll have to make some cake for Wednesday.
I mean, that's fair because if Kurt is always ready for cake, we have to be ready for cake.
That is true. And he's looking for all kinds of cake, if you know what I
Always,
mean.
always. So you know what? Bring it back. Yes, him and She-Hulk would fuck at least once. It's law. Thank you.
Perfect. I love it. I wanted to bring it back again to one other thing that you'd said earlier about his incognito look. And it's cool that he didn't like it used to be his go-to for incognito was the image inducer. Now it
Mhm.
feels like that's not even in his periphery at all. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
like it's not a part of his character at all, this image inducer. Although I do believe he still has it, and one day when he has a daughter, she takes it and uses it to go into all the bars that she can't get into because she's not old enough yet. Like you're not gonna tell me that she doesn't fucking do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be interested. It'd be funny to see a little story where it's like, what happened to the image inducer, and like see if he does still have it, and like maybe Logan one day threw it out because he's like, "You dumb fuzzy elf! I told you to get rid of this shit." Like he throws it or he breaks it, and because I mean, yeah, I mean, what would the point of Kurt having that be if he's gotten to the point character wise where he's fully embracing that he doesn't want or desire use the image inducer? Like, why keep it then? It's just like it's like a bad crutch where like if he has a really bad day, he's like, "Fuck, I'm gonna go into hiding again." It's like, no, that will ruin your growth. No, no.
I'm just imagining the poor image inducer rotting away in a box like Jesse from Toy Story, and like with
You
sad
know what?
music.
I mean, honestly, that's kind of funny. I'll allow it. It's allowed.
That's so stupid. But wait, which image inducer is it? Is it the watch from Evo or is it the little strange box?
It's got to be the watch. Who wants this strange box? Like,
I don't know. That was the original image inducer. Was just like a box that like would change shapes and colors, but he would always just keep in his pocket. And it's like it was like the size of like a power like a battery charger or something. It seemed like it took up a lot of space.
yeah, no, it's definitely the watch.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, well, this has been an interesting episode. If you've made it all the way to here, you did it, guys. And we hope that we produce something coherent. We're glad to see Kurt back with She-Hulk. We'll see where it goes from here. Probably going to go the same place it's always gone, which is just nowhere. But that's fine because we loved seeing it. So, Lauren, where can they find you, girl?
Yeah. You guys can find me on Twitter at friendlynbhdbi. And I don't know. I just want to see more real Kurt. Hashtag real Kurt. He's been seen. So that means it is possible to keep him. Marvel, get it the hell together. Thank you.
Yes, queen. Yes. And you can find us at simplyamazingpod.com. All of our socials are there. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitch. We should do a live event. I keep saying this every episode. We should do a live, but we will
You gotta
eventually
stop
do a live.
traveling, girl. Like, you keep
That is
traveling and getting new
true.
dresses and,
Oh my God. I mean, I do love my dress. Oh my God. Maybe we should do a Halloween one.
yes, we should. Bet.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll plan one around Halloween. I honestly just would love the opportunity to like dance to the Ghostbusters theme because
I
that's
think we should do if we're gonna do Halloween thing, then we in October should have like a best Kurt costume contest where you guys have like time to submit entries and then you guys get to
ooh.
vote on the best
I love it.
ones.
I
I
love
think we
it.
should do that. We're brainstorming live just for
All right,
you
we're
guys.
brainstorming
You're
live. We're making
welcome.
it all happen for you because yeah, we ain't got no time outside of what we're doing right now because we all busy.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
oh my god, right? All right, yeah. So yeah, come find us on our socials. Again, simplyamazingpod.com. We've got lots of stuff going up there. If you want to ever come on and guest star as well, we are always looking for guest stars. If you have something you want to talk about with Kurt, it can be something huge. It can be many, many issues. It can literally be something you saw in one panel once and we have done those episodes before. So
Yes.
please let us know what you want to talk about and we'll talk about anything. If we can find a way to connect it to Kurt, we will talk about anything. Like we can talk about I don't know, chocolate cake because chocolate cake is also called German chocolate cake and Kurt's German. There you go. Boom. We'll talk about whatever you want. Yes. So yeah, and if you like us, if you're enjoying this, please rate us, review us, subscribe to us so you can come and find us every week on Wednesdays, which are now our pretty dresses and cakes Wednesdays. I forget what they called it. I
Wagner
should know.
Wednesdays with cake and pretty dresses. Got 'em.
Love it. Love it. And you out there listening right now, wearing a pretty dress and or eating cake, it doesn't matter. Whatever you look like, you are always simply amazing.